pop my shit enough. I be sitting on the couch like this. I be chilling on the couch like this. What? Damn. They say I don't pop my shit, but the way I step, these souls be burning through. I be giving out game, can't make you the same, but you was to the pod like Audible. I'm that, not them. From XX, but I'm him. Step on next, I do cut trace and give no breaks, y'all tuning in. I be giving out game so much, you would think I have an M with the shit I pop.
What's up, everybody? We're back again with another episode of the Living Room Chat. Who would not want to sit on the couch? Today we here with Tehran and we got Dre. But before we get started, y'all know every episode is brought to you by the Exotic Bar.
Run, don't walk. $5 margarita Mondays tomorrow. The exotic wine dropped last Wednesday. Listen, I don't know what more evidence y'all need.
One of you, which one of y'all want to go first? Think of a number, 1 through 10.
12.
Bitch.
See that exotic bar, dude?
7. He's still drunk. 5.
Go first. Tell me a little something about yourself.
I'm born and raised in Newark. I went to high school, North Star Academy. Did a little bit of a semester at Howard, but that was at the beginning of COVID, so I had to stop doing it.
You?
Well, I'm pretty sure shouldn't have people know who I am. I'm her only cousin, for real.
This is Talia while she ain't crazy.
Only cousin is wild as hell.
This is Talia while she ain't crazy.
Well, yeah, I'm Tehran from Newark, obviously. 23, Scorpio. I went everywhere, like for real. I went to Merritt, Weekway, almost went to West Side. I went to I went to college? Central State. Shit was ass though, so I dropped out. But now I'm just here working.
Yo, that's real as hell though, because college really ain't for everybody. Yo.
Shit was ass, so I left. It's funny.
Yeah, that's a different type of freedom. You get up there one time by yourself, and all you gotta do is say, "I ain't going to this class once." One time turns to 3 times. All right. So the name of this episode is Trauma and Trades, right? So for those of you who are part of the LGBTQ plus community, you are
Trady. Us. Real Trady.
Yeah. Real Trady is crazy. But for those of you who are part of the LGBTQ plus community, you know exactly what that is. So I want to kick my first question off by saying, what was the hardest part about coming out?
For me, the hardest part about coming out was basically I was overthinking family reaction. That's why. Well, when I came out, I told my mother like a year or 2 before I told everybody else. But yeah, I would just say the like family reaction because coming out to my father, it wasn't like the most easiest thing. So yeah, just basically like coming out to like family. Like I didn't care about like what everybody else think. I just really care about like what family thought.
That's fair enough. I feel like family be too hard.
I'm about to say, what was like the feedback that you got?
I mean, it was positive from everybody besides my father. Like my aunts, my uncles, like everybody was cool with it besides my father. But it took him like a couple of weeks to grow into it and accept it, but he did. And just we here now.
Old head shit. Always stuck in their ways. Can't accept change to save their damn life. What about you?
I mean, I think that's fathers for anybody, with, like a gay son or whatever. So, cause my father, he kind of had the same reaction. Like he accepted now, but when we initially spoke about it, he like basically was saying how he like disapproved of it, and it's like I understood. I wasn't upset. Like that's a natural reaction from a father to me. But you know, it was never no disrespect and nothing like that. So,
Right.
As far as anybody else, I don't feel like I had a bad coming out story. I told one person, and then I kept telling people, and everybody kept saying they knew. So it wasn't really too much.
So, like, when y'all came out, was it on some, hey, I'm gay? Or, like, you want to talk for a second? Like,
My mother sent me a post. This is the crazy part. My mother sent me a post basically saying how
she don't want her kids to feel like they can't come to talk to her about anything. But the post was talking about smoking and drinking, and that's what she was talking to me about. But so when she sent that, I was already in my head saying how I didn't want to be DL forever. So I was 15, turning 16. I'm like, when she sent me that post, I'm like, all right, she must be insinuating that she know, and she just waiting for me to tell her. So I just told her.
That's fair.
Well, I basically told my mother because I was like, I'm pretty sure I just graduated high school. I was on a because before I already had niggas lined up at college when I went to college.
Hey yo,
So I already had niggas lined up. So I used to be on the phone with them, and then just one night my mother came to me like, "Why you always on the phone with boys?" And I just told her, and she was like, "I already knew that. I already knew that. You just needed to. I was just waiting on you to tell me." And then when I told everybody else, I was just chilling one day, and then I seen somebody come out on Instagram, but me and him was like friends. So I'm like, you just gave me the courage to come out. So that's when I posted. That's when I posted it, and I came out. That's when everybody just started calling me and all that. And that's when my father
your
started
phone
calling
up
me.
like you said you just got somebody pregnant or something. Like relax.
Yeah, everybody was blowing my phone up. It was a lot. And then my father called me. It wasn't. He really ruined the mood. Because at first I'm all happy. Everybody like, we knew that. It's okay. Then here he come. Oh, so you take dick up the ass? And I'm just like, no. Like, I'm just like, no.
Damn.
And
Yo,
This shit went down the wrong place. Oh shit. Well, who the fuck said you had to take it? What if you was doing the bending?
And I was. That's why I say no.
Yo, you ever seen that? Mark over there, chuckling. See that? He said, it's really an adjustment kind of thing. Like if you're so used to see people in this one light, right? I feel like that's what they want you for. They want you to be. Like parents paint this whole image of your future in your life before your shit even gets started. Like damn.
Parents like genuinely want you to live the life that they wanted to live, but they couldn't live. But it's just like everybody different. Like what you got in mind for me, I don't have in mind for me. Like, and then it's like they try to control your destiny, but it's just like I'm my own person. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna turn out how I'm supposed to turn out, not how you want me to turn out.
I swear, because I will never forget my mother said she thought I was gay.
I thought you was gay too.
oh shit.
And it turned out to be the whole opposite way.
Exactly. That's what y'all get for thinking. See? But no, seriously, because I will never forget. They all talking about some, yo, I thought Jeanette was gay, blah, 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 carbon muncher this, that, carbon muncher that. I ain't no fucking listen, I don't discriminate. If
Never
that's
did not with a girl at all.
If you want to bump purses by all means. I don't discriminate. I love the people in the part of the community, okay? It's nothing against them. But that's just not my speed.
This must have been when you was real young, because I never thought you was gay.
Because you know me.
And I've been knowing you a long time. I never thought
That's because I used to tie my skirts in the fucking night and I'll play football in the parking lot. I'll hawk a nigga down.
Oh, okay.
I swear to God. But I'm still like that. But if you really know me, then you know that that's just like, okay, that's me living in my masculine ways. Do you ever feel like you have to overcompensate with hyper masculinity just to survive?
I wouldn't say overcompensate, but I definitely I want to say grew into my masculinity. I guess specifically I'm talking about music wise, because I know when I was younger I used to listen to a lot of females. One day I just said it's niggas out here listening to niggas, so it's maybe just because those specific artists wasn't for me, so I just found the niggas I listen to, and now I listen to them. So
no, I just be chilling.
Yo.
Because ain't nobody gonna do shit to me if I am feminine. I just be chilling. Like I listen. I don't really listen to rap. I listen to R&B. Who gonna do something to me?
But
I walk around here with a skirt. Who's gonna do something to me?
I'm not walking out here with a skirt.
I'm not, but I'm just saying. Like I don't have to feel like I have to force my masculinity to survive. Because I'm me. I'm gonna do what I want. And nobody's not gonna do anything to me. I don't have no consequences for living how I want to live. That's just basically how I feel.
That's that. I don't know, Mark. You feel like that's that biblical ass approach to life, for real? Like motherfuckers who be, if you gonna be this way, at least look the part. Or if you're gonna be gay, don't be all feminine. You know, men have feminine ways, and sometimes they don't be gay. Like you'll catch a man singing the fuck out of some Tamia.
Well,
Last night,
I'm about to say last night we was going crazy, but
I had to
that's
start
another story
jumping
for
last night. They
another
was
day.
singing K Michelle with a heart can't raise a man, and these is men. I don't see nobody complaining about that. I don't like that though. Like I can realistically go on a whole tangent about how I feel, but I'm not gonna use today to do it. You got to catch me in the day when I'm feeling real political.
So I got a question though. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all spoke on it briefly earlier, but for those of us who are not aware, what does trade mean? And like, is it like a term of like endearment or
Trade is basically like trade is basically like trade is basically like a gay person
Get the fuck out.
presenting masculine energy. Like trade is basically like if you see us somewhere in public and you don't know us, you're not gonna automatically assume that we gay.
Yo, that's
Trade.
crazy.
That's what trade is.
I seen you last night and I didn't know.
You see?
That's crazy.
He walked in that motherfucker with his fanny pack on. I said, "What the fuck is in it, a blick?" They pulling a pack of backwoods. Like, the fuck?
Niggas be assuming that when you tell them that you gay, that
You want them?
and that don't even be the case because the niggas that be assuming that already be ugly as hell. So it's like you can't be assuming that you don't even get no bitches. So it's like you don't get no bitches. So why you think I'm looking at you?
All right, so how many bitches did y'all use to cover up y'all tracks? Like,
I don't like that term.
Point?
I didn't use anybody. All the girls I felt I was with, I was messing with, I had real feelings for them.
Cut me off quick. That was good. You ain't even let me finish the question. I was about to put air quotes along used, but he fucked me up with that one. But no, for real. So how many females, did you find yourself with before enough was enough?
I used to be crazy. I used to be crazy with the females. Like I only dated a few, but I used to be having sex with like a lot of females in high school. I'm not in high school, but more so towards the end of middle school. It was just like I was never hot, and so I wasn't covering up because like I didn't know that about myself at that time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I felt like I knew I was gonna be like this because the way I never could see myself in a relationship with girls, just like only having sex with them. So I would say like probably like
I'm just here to crack. That's it.
10, 11 girls before.
Yeah, so I'm about to say, so it's like the door completely shut on females?
Nah, I wouldn't say the door completely shut on females because I still find females attractive. I want to have a baby, and I want my baby to look like me. So I'm gonna need to get in that box.
He trying to crack some shit.
Yeah, I respect
it.
I'm not about to get no surgery. That shit costs too much. You about to have this baby, bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking hold on, at gunpoint. You about to have this baby, bitch. Yo, all right. I was gonna say this question to the end. I ain't even gonna lie. But if a man enjoys getting his ass ate, does that make him gay?
If it's by a girl, no.
I'm on the fence for real because I feel like as a straight man, you shouldn't have anything. You shouldn't have anything going back there to get you pleased. I feel like pussy should be just enough for you. Like
the G spot is in your ass.
Right. Some
I feel like if
it's a girl, then
yeah, if it's
obviously all girls not gonna do that. You feel me? Or the girls that don't do that, they're gonna look at it weird. But there's some girls out here that will do that. So it's
I'm glad you said that.
There's somebody that'll do it, but
I'm glad you said that.
I feel like if a straight nigga do get his ass licked by a girl, I feel like his mind go elsewhere and feel like how else can his asshole get pleased?
I don't think that's true.
Listen,
especially if they thinking that the G spot in the ass, they're gonna definitely start thinking like, how
Ain't no
else can
thinking.
my ass get pleased?
That's the body. That G spot is up in that hole. It's there. It's there. No, but I'm being for real because, all right, so I was listening to this podcast. Don't call me white girl. Y'all know Mona, right?
yeah,
All right, cool.
From Philly and shit.
I love her down. But I was listening to it and they was talking, and the dude was like, yeah, I don't mind. Like, I like that. Like, it's my girl. I'm being submissive, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking, and then the other dude said, nah, like, it just, like, I can't. Like, I feel like that's gay. But he like, but you straight. It's a girl. Like, how is it gay? But I get it. It's perception, right? Because realistically speaking, we do some crazy things when we like people, right? You do some shit that you never seen yourself doing. But every female not gonna be down with that. Like, as soon as you say something about it or you hint at that, that's what you want to do, that's what you get into, one eyebrow go up, she start hitting the group chat, this nigga nasty, he a fat, they going crazy, like he mad freaky on that Diddy shit, like they going crazy in the chat talking about you. But that one bitch who doing it, when the chat talk about it, she gonna shut up. Right. Cause she's doing it. Then they like, oh, he arching his back. What if he just holds up his legs?
That's what I was about to say too, because it don't even gotta be, oh, you bending over or he bending over. He could be laying back like this, and then if a nigga is into getting his balls licked, you got enough room to get down there. I promise you. So
sure do, because the gooch and the ass is about
it ain't that far.
This close together. Go ahead, stick your tongue out too far. That's what, yo. I'm just being for real. All right, put me another one.
So would you asking that?
Oh,
you.
Me?
Yeah. Oh shit! You said they can ask questions.
I almost took their fucking question card away. Cut they fucking mic. But no, I don't see myself doing it. I do not see myself doing it.
So what if your man came to you and had a conversation about it? Like, how would that make you feel?
I'm not gonna look at him any kind of way, cause you probably tried that shit. You freaky. I don't think that you like in my mind. This is my thing, cause I see people as they are, right? I'm not gonna take shit too far. I ain't gonna make you uncomfortable, cause if we already built this foundation with you being comfortable, if you was that comfortable, you comfortable. But I'm not trying. I'm doing that pegging. Like I don't
see. That dude. That's my next. It's like. You already on the
accent though.
On the road to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no scientist or nothing. I'm listen, the bitches be chatting about y'all. And I've never in my life seen nobody who I know to have been participating in those kind of activities never end up, you know what I'm saying, being exposed for going all the way later on.
No, that's what I'm about to say. Bitches be getting mad because he be going all the way. But all along, you knew that about him. So that's your fault. Because if you didn't like it, you should address that shit at the beginning. These bitches thinking the closed mouth's gonna get fed. No, speak the fuck up. That he not raving, he can't read minds, he don't know that you don't like that. You knew that. Come on. It's real, like no funny shit. Intuition is real. Intuition is really. It's no way that I'm being for real. I'm being dead ass. I'm sitting right here next to him. You think I didn't know all along?
That's not. Hey.
Like we literally growing up in the same fucking house. You think I don't know? If I'm in a relationship with somebody, ain't no way I'm looking over the same thing every now and then. Like, no, that's just no. At some point,
you got to keep coming back to it. You know.
Exactly. So you get where I'm coming from. Like, come on. Like I said, to each his own. Ladies, if your man want his ass ate, I'm not judging you. I just think y'all super fucking freaked out. That's it. But if you start telling me that he wanted to try pegging and all of that, y'all might as well go find yourself at one of them little freak parties that they be having where all the couples get together and they do the do. That's all I think.
How you know about that?
People be chatting. You heard what he said. Bitches run their mouths.
They do.
They be having them in New York and PA.
All right, let's reverse the question for him though. If a bitch asks you to eat her ass, you're not gonna do it.
Wait, eat her ass?
Yeah, a girl.
Oh yeah, You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Oh, all right.
Y'all know, listen, fellas. Her birthday, Valentine's Day, a night when, you know what I'm saying, you had a little too much exotic bar.
So I want to slow it down just a bit. I know we talked about a lot of ass eating and munching. Mark is not going for none of them feet and ass games. He do not have a foot fetish.
Not at all.
So, how did your upbringing shape the way you saw yourself?
I felt like when I was younger, I was raised around a lot of females, so I felt like that's why I was real, I guess, more in touch with my feminine side when I was younger. So it was like, although I had girlfriends and shit like that, people would be like, I think he gay or whatever. But you could never really prove it because I stayed with a girlfriend. You feel me? But at the same time, I just, again, was just more in touch with my feminine side because I felt I was raised around a lot of females. So eventually that's why I started thinking like, in what ways could I claim my masculinity? Simple like that. Put it in that way. So I just, just got in touch with both sides. That's all.
All right, I'm gonna let you go before I ask him another question.
What's the question again?
Damn, you listening? How did your upbringing shape the way you saw yourself? You need to put that down.
What the what?
You stuck. What's up?
No, because that question is a little deep. I don't know. I gotta think. Well, my upbringing was like it was. I like always had like a supportive aunt. Shout out to you, Nettie. She always was like in my ear, like not basically telling me what to do, but like having faith on knowing what I could do, basically. And I used to just always be like hanging around, cool, accepting people. So it's like I really feel like that taught me to like not judge nobody and live how, because everybody got different lives. So that just taught me like never judge nobody, and that's how I view myself. Like I view myself as like a nonchalant, not caring, but not nonchalant like in a bad way. Like nonchalant, like as far as drama wise, like have the room to talk about somebody for something that they can't change. Basically, and that's just how I live my life. Like nobody could judge me for something I can't change, and I won't judge nobody for something that they can't change.
That's fair enough. So, do you feel like you were living a double life at one point?
Um, yeah, I did. I feel like that's the. I know I said I saw somebody else come out, and I got the courage to do it, but I really feel like that's why I came out, because like I was tired of like having to limit how I put things out to the real world. Like it was like a lot of stuff on Instagram that I wanted to talk about, post that I couldn't because I felt like I was still trying to hide the second life. So that's why I really feel like I came out, like because I was just tired of like having to limit myself and living that second life.
I'm glad you asked that though, because that lead to my next question. So like, how has your life changed since you decided to fully like live in your truth?
Um, my life changed because like when I wouldn't say I had like a lot of friends. I had like a select few. I feel like after me coming out, I got blessed with like a whole bigger crowd. Like not just like family wise, but like I started to make hella more friends just because I came out. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like coming out, like the LGBT community is like it's like mad big. So like once they come across um, a handsome, masculine presenting gay man, everybody's gonna flock to that. Either they trying to fuck with you or like you're actually gonna be friends. So and then I'm in better spaces. Like I travel now because of it sometimes. Not because like doing anything funky, but I'm just saying like
Funky. Old as
I
hell.
got I got friends in other states, so like I feel like I met more people, being places I never been before. Grew some bonds. I feel like that's how my life changed.
Mm.
He already answered. See? The exotic bar tearing you up too.
Listen, run, don't walk. You know.
You might as well get you a hat that say that. All right, so like the very moment in that same, I know you said that your father killed the vibe, but like in that same moment that y'all came out, right? What changed? Like immediately, like literally, as soon as you spoke on your truth, not days later. Well, it could be days later, but like immediately, like within that moment, like as soon as you shared exactly who you are to everybody, for everybody to know at the exact same time, what immediately changed?
I would say my perception on people, because going into coming out, like I really felt like everybody was like everybody that didn't agree with it, family wise, was going to disown me, and you could even ask your mother and everything. Like that was the main thing I was saying to her. Like I don't want nobody to disown me. So I feel like that immediately changed. Like that really lifted my guard that I had for certain people and my view on certain people, family wise.
Um, Basically the same thing he said, but not as far as family. Because, like I said, I grew up around a lot of females, so it's like they was already accepting. They was already waiting for me to come out, so it was all open arms. So, but as far as like friends, I had a lot of female friends too, but I also hung around males too. I had a select few male friends that I knew, and they was cool about it. But like the general people I was around, I could tell they started to distance themselves from me, and it was like,
I think some of that should be family reasons too. Like not them as a person because they might agree with you. It could really be like, damn, like my whole family know you. As soon as they get wind of whatever's going on, or you living in your truth, they might start acting weird to me because, and then some of that shit just because people are genuinely homophobic. Like them grandmothers that people be having just them grandmothers from down south. Oh, you better watch your fucking mouth around them. It take them a minute. Like it really takes them a minute. And I can say that's a thing that our generation is more comfortable with. Like in today's day and age, everybody is more comfortable with it. Like we nothing like our great grandmothers or our great grandmothers and great fathers. We great grandfathers. We nothing like them.
So I mean, we gotta ask y'all like this season. I mean, you could say this season got a lot of different themes to it, but
Everybody on this season has one thing in common.
they've
All
all
y'all.
been able to share a crash out story. So do y'all have a crash out story? What's the craziest thing y'all have done in the name of love?
Or lust.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that can do it too.
I did a few things.
Out of the few.
The worst two though. The worst two is I had found out my ex was cheating on me, so I took his car. I ain't crashed it though. Well, I did crash it, but I didn't. I took his car. I took his car. I went to the post office because I had to drop my old phone off because I had got a new one. So I had came back and I was like, let me take him to the gas station. I'm like, come with me to get to the gas station. We get to the gas station. I'm driving crazy. He all screaming. I'm ignoring him, driving crazy. So we coming back. We about to enter the apartment again because it was like a gated community. So as soon as we about to enter the apartment, I scraped the car across the little keypad thing. Like you got to put the keypad in to open the gate. I scraped the car against that, fucked up his whole bumper, and I damaged the keypad. That shit was leaning. And then the second one,
Yeah, that shit hard as hell, fuck.
that shit was leaning too, like Shamar. But the second one was, I don't know, like I don't know what had. It was nothing crazy. Like nothing crazy happened. I don't know what made me do it, but like just one day I dumped the whole thing of laxative in my ex drink, and I went home.
It was shitty as hell. Oh my god.
He didn't say nothing either, so I don't know.
Yo,
He didn't say his stomach hurt or nothing. So.
but see,
Yeah.
that would have fucked me up because the whole day I would have been wondering, what the fuck got me shitting like this? That shit would have blew my mind the whole day. I would have been going down a list of things I was eating.
Yeah, you start thinking what you eat
You start like, damn, did I have apple juice? Like, you start thinking about all the craziest shit. Yo, no, because you drink some warm apple juice. For my people who drink warm apple juice, you know, if your stomach hurt and you ain't been able to go in a few days, you could drink you some warm apple juice. It's gonna definitely move that motherfucker around for you. But like that would have fucked my mind up. You wrong as hell.
And he wasn't even the only one that was drinking it. He had some friends coming over too, and they were staying the night, I guess.
Mark cut his eye hard as hell. Fuck the eye. He turned
the whole crew is crazy.
Shit happens like
the whole crew shitty. A house full of shitty bitches. Everybody. I hope it wasn't one bathroom.
It was. Niggas went home.
Nah, son, it was one bathroom. Some niggas over here. Oh, I gotta go. Come on, hurry up. Come on, bro. Nah, son. Him and the homies they were shitty booties. For a whole 2-4. Booty hole raw as hell.
So what about you?
He got 2. We gonna come back to the second one. How many you got?
I just said both of them.
Yeah, he said both.
Oh, that was both.
Exotic bar fucking you up.
Damn. Crazy.
Me, I don't think I got no physical crash outs.
Mental?
Nah,
like, physical.
No, I'm saying that like I don't really be crashing out like that because I feel like I get all my licks back in silence. You feel me?
But give me 1 second because we have a rule on this couch, and I just heard a little birdie whisper in my ear that you were lying. Are you aware that we don't condone? Are you aware that
don't lie on the couch?
Nah.
Is he aware that we do not tolerate any storytelling of the sort?
Hey, y'all know, Quadri and Derek, y'all know I'm not lying right now.
Damn.
Name dropping. We don't condone lying on the couch.
Mr.
Crash Out.
Come under the comment.
Mr. Crash Out. Oh,
he's the biggest crash out in the world. I swear to God, biggest crash out. Well, yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. I don't physically crash out though. I crash out and we could argue. That's what I do. That's what you're talking about.
He leaning up. This is getting serious.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, that's why I'm
saying. He would come to the group chat and like he would put his pieces together and we'll sit there and confirm it or deny it for him. And
that's what I'm saying. I'm going through your likes. I'm going through your followers. I'm seeing who's liking your pictures. All that.
That's FaceTime calls.
That's
like he'll get confirmation that he'll go silent. So he be crashing out, but he do it silently. And that's what he's lying about, saying he don't have no crash out moment.
Okay, so look, since you don't crash out, right?
I want to know what his silent crash out looked like though, because he never described it. He just said that he don't. I just
told you. I gave you a little sneak peek. You feel me? When I feel some type of way or I need to know some information, I'm looking through your likes.
That's like as far as it goes.
Yeah. All right. So what's the biggest lie you told? Because everybody lie. I know Shanette lie.
What the fuck I got to do with this? I sure did though. This not about me. This is about Dre. This is about fucking Dre. What's the lie Dre told? That silence loud as fuck. Like he'll be thinking about this motherfucker.
I be telling lies, so it's like,
see,
what's the out of all the lies you ever told? What's the wildest lie?
Right, enough of the friendly shit. Who y'all top op?
Who?
What you say? What you say?
Your top op.
Top op.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have no ops. I'm a civilian, but I'm a civilian. But I don't have no ops. But I just be chilling. But I be on that whenever they ops come in. friend. So basically, I just be chilling, but
Don't
I
fuck
ride
with
for
my
my
friend.
friends. Yeah,
Mm.
like I don't got to beef with nobody. Like I just take.
That make people beef with you though. Like, yeah, I know this motherfucker going hard for your friend. We gotta take this bitch out first.
Gotta watch him actually. He quiet. He don't say nothing. He the least confrontational. That's the one you gotta watch.
My point.
Everybody be thinking he don't do nothing.
He ain't on
Alright.
shit. That
He
quiet
gonna
one
tee
never
up.
on
He
shit.
really gonna tee up. You gotta watch him.
Y'all already had a moment like that outside.
Not really, not yet, but we got one coming up in like a week or so.
Y'all planning it?
No, it ain't over. But Pride, everybody gonna be outside for Pride.
It's long overdue, but it's gonna happen.
So who fade is this? This your fade?
Might be.
This motherfucker think he a serial killer. He all quiet and might be, but I get it. You don't
You feel me? Like I just don't got nothing to say. Like I ain't really. It ain't even. He ain't even nobody to speak on. So it's like.
Oh, is that you ain't no Marquietta?
He told me to get my lick back for my friend, and I am.
Y'all was asking us about our crash out moments, right?
Oh, so, bring it.
What was the situation? What was the situation when y'all was in y'all relationship and y'all crashed out?
Oh, I can't tell y'all that one.
Yes, you can.
Nah, I can't. So I brought it up. Said something about it like, nah, don't use those, bro. But I brought it up so I would think that you would be like, huh? But he was just like, he didn't say anything. He's sitting there, he's eating a burrito. In my face, eating a burrito. Still lying, y'all. I'm asking him questions and everything. This nigga still lying. Mid-bite, he wear glasses. Mid-bite, he lying. Smashed the burrito on his face, smeared the sour cream, hooked him. He couldn't see nothing. I done stuck the glasses out. It was bad out there. It was bad. I was going outside. I'm not gonna lie.
Preface this by saying, because I know a motherfucker gonna try to call me out on YouTube.
Or on the app, because right now we 5 out of 5 stars on the app.
I don't do no crashing. I ain't did no crashing in a long time. Once I found out my worth, I stopped crashing.
You stopped crashing?
Yeah.
So that means you crash.
Yeah, no, I crashed before. 1,000%. I crashed before. Once I learned my worth. Feel me? Once I found out, like, you know what, nah, cuz you really a vibe. You really that. I don't gotta crash. I'm the one with the money. I'm the, you know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying, the benefits of dealing with me at that particular point in time. And the second that it ain't that no more, then that's just what it is. If you feel like you could get up, if you feel like, oh, you finessed or you did this and that, that's on you. I don't take it as no loss though. I can't, I can't really disclose on the camera, but just for context purposes, I get real Joe Goldberg about mine. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all like people y'all gotta teach?
In a sense, yeah. Because I feel like when you meet somebody new, like y'all gotta adapt to like everybody starts off with a clean slate. Yeah, like when you meet somebody new, you gotta teach them like how to basically communicate with you and stuff like that. Because like some things people say could be offensive to other people, and then it'd be like it's not offensive at all. So it's just like you gotta teach somebody like your ways, I guess, because everybody different. Like some shit not gonna slide with you, but it's gonna slide with the next person, basically.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought Nelson Mandela was gonna come up here and be quiet today. He popping it for real. Yeah. It's Malcolm X that's quiet. Like
I agree though. I agree.
Like you not quiet. You saying you talking, but like you could tell that it's like exactly who you are right now. This is really how you are. You in your element right now. You got your blunt. You mellow.
You got the exotic bar.
A whole lot of exotic bar.
No, but y'all drink Henny, don't y'all?
I do.
I knew it. I mean, opposed from you telling me that, but I knew they was Henny drinkers. You know how like
you're not a Henny drinker.
You know how you could tell Henny drinkers from a mile away. I could look at you as because I used to drink Henny, so I could look at somebody else and be like,
Henny was the first thing
This
I drank.
mother exactly.
Yeah, cause you know why?
You could
Henny
just shit
is
that out and
what
get
you
up.
drink when you don't know no better. Like when you
Henny
don't know
is
what you
put some
like
fucking heel on your
and you
chest.
just want to drink, Henny is like where you
Or
go.
when you want to get to
I
a
agree.
ball.
I
Like
agree.
I already knew
Because I
at a
don't
young
like
age
nothing
that I was
else
gonna
besides that.
like liquor was gonna mesh well with me. Because you remember what they used to give me Budweiser, but later on, like
Don't say they used to get him Budweiser.
What?
He told me some days. This nigga used to be coming home from school, hard day, book bag still on his back, walk through the living room, no teeth in the front of his mouth, little afro, walk up to the couch, cut the TV. He's standing in front of the TV with the remote. He cut that shit on, walk back to the kitchen, get him a beer, jump on the couch, feet dangling and shit, crack his Budweiser open. He talking about some days used to get him Budweiser. No, he used to get that shit himself. He had self-serve, bro. He really bought himself. This nigga sitting there on the couch, feet dangling like mine. Like you know how my feet not touching the ground? His shit dangling like this. He got his Budweiser in his hand, watching WWE. I don't get this grown ass man. But look, happy birthday to the Exotic Bar, right?
Always.
To the president of the Exotic Bar, too.
President of the bad bitches.
Cheers to her. Cheers to her. Yes. If y'all in the audience don't have y'all Exotic Bar cup, y'all will be getting one after this. 2 cups left and probably some over there.
Yeah.
But look, season 2, Living Room Chat. We're on the couch. Who wouldn't want to be on the couch? And we wanted to wish the Exotic Bar and the Exotic Bar president, Zaza, a happy birthday. And let's give a big shout out to these two for just coming and loaning us their time and being nothing but the perfect guest.
As well as wishing the podcast a happy first anniversary, too.
That's right. This is our first birthday. We are officially one. So shout out to TLRC, Exotic Bar in Tehran, and Dre. Cheers to the motherfucking pod. Shot cut. We out.